Hi there, this is Dylan. I'm sorry to be doing this in the dark again, but it's a bit early in the morning and I've decided that now would be a good time to try to make this video. I've been having a really hard time getting myself to make videos this past week or so. The week of Thanksgiving, I found myself having these really intense meltdowns. Specifically triggered by the trigger dates and by people treating us poorly due to their misconceptions about our homelessness. And I've been recovering from that this past week and mostly just focusing on basic self-care and my special interests. I have not talked much about special interests on this channel with that actual label applied. But for those who don't know, our main special interests are Neopets, math, singing, and Celtic mythology. And we have been focusing on all of those this past week. Not so much math, but we're about to step it up in that area. And yeah, it's been very healing. We have been struggling a lot, honestly, with guilt around not having more time to give to you guys online. We haven't been able to respond to much in the way of emails lately or many of our Tumblr messages, but we have managed to continue to moderate and reply to comments on here, and now we are able to make this video. So we are doing our absolute best, but it is very hard for us with our empathy and sense of false guilt. I understand it to be false, but it's still there. Our sense of false guilt around all the stuff from RAMC. It's led us to be fairly codependent when it comes to engaging with the RA survivor community, and that's honestly part of why we have trouble talking to people a lot of the time on here, is because we are trying to keep ourselves from being codependent, and sometimes we have to say nothing rather than say something harmful, if you understand what I mean. But we are doing our best to be more grounded and to be forgiving of ourselves and to just keep doing as much as we can. Getting distracted by the background noise, and I wanted to make this short, so I don't think I'm going to say much more than this. But I will say that we hope to be making more videos for our homeless survival self-care series, as well as other series that we have yet to finish on here very soon. But we may not be able to do much with any of that until after this month is over. And truthfully, we are very worried about this upcoming year because it is a huge trigger year. I have not spoken of this on here, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard various things about the upcoming year and its significance for the people that I grew up with personally. Yeah, I'm not trying to verify anything in any kind of implied way here about that. I'm just trying to say that it is a trigger year. I've heard a lot of intense stuff about terrible things being planned for it. I don't know how much of it is true, but I do know that the people I grew up with are going to step up the amount of targeting they do against most everybody, and that does scare me. So while I'm by no means leaving YouTube and I am going to continue posting regularly, I am afraid for how I'm going to be impacted by all this, both the trigger dates in the upcoming month and then the trigger year next year. And I'm afraid that it may be harder for me for a while to make videos. But I won't let it stop me, and I definitely plan to stay in regular touch with you all. Okay, that's all I've got for this for now. Thanks.